Okay, students, now we are on the second video coverage of the unit 4 in the subject professional ethics in engineering. So already we have discussed about 3 units about human value, engineering ethics, and then experimentation, that is engineering in as a social experimentation. So then in the fourth unit we have discussed safety and risk, and assessment of safety and risk. So this class we are going to discuss about the risk benefit analysis and how to reduce the risk. Assessment of safety and risk. It is very difficult to attain 100% absolute safety in an engineering product. If there is an improvement in the safety, it often goes with an increase in the cost of the product. On the other side, the product which is not safe always increase the secondary cost of the product, such as warranty expenses, loss of customer goods, will also downtime in the production process, etc. An engineer must know the safety measures before assessing a risk and any product. The factor may be like, does the engineer have the right data? Is he satisfied with the present design? How does he test the safety for a product? And how does the measures and weigh the risk with the benefits of a product? So a stress on the high safety and low risk leads to a high primary cost and low safety, high primary cost. And so knowledge of risk. So it is the data in designing a product, though the past experience and the historical data give better information about the safety of product designing, it is still inadequate. The reason for this inadequate or the information is not freely shared among the industries, and there is also new application of the old technologies that provide available data which are less useful. So uncertainty in design, one of the risk in a product arises due to so many uncertainties faced by all kind of engineers, such as the design engineer, the manufacturing engineer, and also the sales and application engineer. So this is also the knowledge required to assess the risk of a product. So in to investigate the following criteria. um, Purpose of designing, the purpose of designing a product has lot of uncertainty in a design itself. Application of a product, uncertainties may also be based on the uh, type of loading, the design, and the uses of the design in history. There is a best example to prove this. When Napoleon army crossed a wooden bridge by marching in steps, the bridge has collapsed. The design of the bridge could not bear that heavy load. So materials and the skill used for producing the product is a very important thing. Once a product is designed for both the prototype and finished product must be thoroughly checked and tested. So the testing is to determine whether the product meets the out the specifications and also the see whether the products are safe. The importance of the proper testing can be examined the disasters of a Russian submarine. So the Russian naval engineers told the Kursk equipped with the rescue capsule. But due to some reasons, the safety system was not acceptable. Safety and risk analysis. So recent occurrence of the large-scale accident in which many lives were lost, in which great damage was caused to the environment has led to more attention being paid to safety within the industrial plan or installations. As a result of this attention, risk analysis technique have come to play an ever increasing role. So risk reduction can be take place at a different level by implementing the inherent safety provisions. So each of these applications demand a specific approach analysis for the risk analysis. So risk analysis is used for the assessment of the hazards associated with an industrial or commercial activity, which can be summarized by three questions given below. What can go wrong? Hazard identification. What are the effect of consequences? Consequence analysis. How often it will happen? Probability estimation. Risk analytical method. Several analysis methods are adopted in testing for the safety for a product or a project. Scenario analysis. This is the most common method of analysis. Starting from an event, different consequences are studied. So this is a more qualitative method. Failure mode and effect analysis. In this method, various parts and components of the systems and their modes or failure are studied. Safe exist. Safe exit. So in the study of safety, the safe exit principles are recommended. The conditions referred to the safe exit are the product when it fails should fail safely. The product when it fails can be abandoned safely. It does not harm others by explosion or radiation. Next one is the user can safely escape of the product. Risk benefit analysis. A risk benefit analysis is a method that helps the engineer to analyze the risk in a project and to determine whether the project should be implemented or not. It is very much closer to the cost benefit analysis. Risk benefit analysis is being conducted for finding out the answers of the following questions. Is the product worth applying the risk benefit analysis? What are the benefits? Do they overweight the risk? The major reason of the analysis of the risk benefit or to know the risk and benefit and weigh them each to decide on design availability of the product or project to understand the risk. To understand, suggest and modify the design so that the risk are eliminated or reduced. So with this, we are completing the second video lecture of the unit 4. So if any questions, you may raise your questions now.